One strong factor which determines mental wellness is relationships. He says it is not wealth, it is not health, and not status, but it is relationships. This is episode 44 of Dream 100 Show. Welcome to Dream 100 Show listeners. I'm your host, Savitha Hosamane. Each week, we interview today's most successful and inspiring business owners with winning teams, or we explore one aspect of evolving business owners cultivating their inner strengths for personal growth, which will impact business growth positively. In this episode, we will be exploring about how relationships plays a major role in empowering mental wellness. This is an extract from an interview with Dr. Ali Kauja from the book Erupt with Joy. In this episode, Dr. Ali Kauja states that one strong factor which determines mental wellness is relationships. He says it is not wealth, it is not health, and not status, but it is relationships. The focus on building good relationships should start from home, such as spouse, children, parents, local neighborhood, and extended family members. Our relationship with each one of these people matter a lot. Now, let me take up a case study where mental wellness got hampered because of strained relationships. In this case study, we will be exploring about how two business partners experience a soured relationship though the business was doing well. In this case study, the person states that he and his colleague cum friend were the best of friends when they were working together as employees in an organization. And they started a company 2 years ago. It got funded and the business scaled up. They had a good team and good projects in hand. The company also got an unimaginable offer for the current value by a bigger company. And hence, one of the co-founders states that he wants to exit the company by selling it entirely. The other co-founder does not want to sell it. And this led to a lot of unwanted soreness in the relationships. So this particular co-founder who didn't want to sell his company started undergoing a lot of internal stress and anguish as he felt that this company had a great future and his friend come co-founder was not listening to him. His wife suggests that he visit a counselor as it had started affecting their family life as well. He was diagnosed with high blood pressure. So this was one of the signs. The relationship building among the two friends was not done at a deeper level. What happens mostly is when people are working as colleagues, they feel that they have a great bonding, they have a great relationship because the purpose is one and they would have aligned over there. But if the relationship has not gone on a deeper level, that is when a challenge like this comes, that relationship will start seeing the strain. So there was a mismatch of vision as one of them had set out his heart on becoming an entrepreneur and giving himself totally to building the business, whereas the other friend just wanted to prove to the world that he is also capable of earning huge money in a short span of time, and he didn't want to let go of this golden offer. So, what was the solution? They had to undergo a lot of counseling. When one of the extended family members intervened, and this person who didn't want to sell had to accept the fact that he and his friend have different priorities in life. So, after that acceptance, an open dialogue was started between the friends, and they started considering other options. And slowly, the relationships at work as well as his health started improving. So, you see, for the mental well being, the relationship here, when we take in this example, the relationship between his family members and also with his business partner had to undergo a process by itself until they came to a proper understanding. So, the first step, which Dr. Ali states, is that introspection is very, very important to become self aware. And introspect when everything is fine and not when things go wrong. Introspection is very much essential, especially for building relationships. And when things are going well, introspection should be done at a deeper level. Most of them think that it is during crisis one needs to introspect, and it is not during crisis because it is challenging to visualize. During crisis, the thought process and communication does not flow smoothly when things are not going well. So, introspect when things are going well. We do physical tests annually to check our blood pressure, blood sugar, body mass index. Even though we do not have any sickness, right? We take preventive measures like exercising and having a close eye on our diet, as we believe that prevention is always better than cure. The same applies to mental health as well. There is nothing wrong in going to a professional and saying, I'm doing fine. However, at times when I do not meet my targets or feel tired, or once in a while when I get agitated and fight with my spouse, my parents, or my business partners, there has to be some preventive measures which has to be taken. But bear in mind that it is mandatory to seek professional help when we start feeling that we are becoming dysfunctional for a long period of time, because it will lead to irreversible damage if we do not take steps. So start building relationships, introspect your relationships as to what is going on well, what is not going on well, and what needs improvisation, and start working upon it, and understand the other person on a much deeper level. And this will go a long way in empowering mental wellness, even with all your business associates and your customers. The deeper you go, the deeper you will be able to build strong relationships, which will lead to a mentally fit life. So, now let's sum up whatever we had discussed through this discussion. Introspection is very much essential to become self aware, and introspection should be done when everything is going on well and not during crisis. Just like physical fitness tests, we need to take preventive measures even for mental wellness as well. So, build stronger relationships for better mental fitness. in your lives. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Dream 100 Show. Never lose out on an opportunity to learn about cultivating your inner strengths on Dream 100 Show. We strongly believe that life is just a play. We win some, we lose some, we miss some, and we mess with some. So enjoy your journey and play to the fullest. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Dream 100 Show. And now make a smart decision of taking the next step towards building your trust and your dreams. Don't forget to subscribe to Dream 100 Show and leave a review on Apple Podcast. Share your biggest takeaways with us and follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. For more details, shoot an email to us. This is Savitha signing off and catch you soon in our next episode.